Hey everybody, welcome to day 181 of the Daily Stoic. Alright, here's the quote for the day. While it's true that someone can impede our actions, they can't impede our intentions or our attitudes, which have the power of being conditional and adaptable. For the mind adapts and converts any obstacle to its actions into a means of achieving it. That which is impediment to action is turned to advanced action. The obstacle on the path becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. So, first off, if any of you are followers of Ryan Holiday's, then you know that he wrote a book on this exact topic. And the name of the book is The Obstacle is the Way. Great book. If you haven't picked it up yet, you need to. It's very, very good. But as I was reading this quote, what kept coming to my mind, was that there is always another way. There is always a positive to a negative, right? Even though sometimes we may not know it, we may not see it right away, but there always is. I just recently listened to a talk by a gentleman by the name of Jocko Willink, and he is a ex-Navy SEAL. He was a SEAL commander, was in Ramadi, where some of the most heaviest fighting in the Iraq War took place. And he is highly decorated, and he is a person that if you look out there, I'm sure that you'll be able to find him easily. But I was listening to a talk from him recently, and he was mentioning some of these exact same things, and he was talking about obstacles in life and how to look at those differently to take them from being negatives or obstacles and turning them into advantages. Some of the examples that he gave were you go in for a job, but you don't end up getting the job. Instead of looking at that as, man, I failed, man, I wasn't good enough for that job, man, I didn't make it. He said, look at it as, hey, it gives you more of an opportunity to sharpen your skills to make yourself better for the next job. He said another example that he used was you're running a race and you twist your ankle halfway through the race. Instead of being like, man, I failed, I hurt myself, I failed, I didn't get to complete the race. He was like, look at this as an opportunity to make your ankles, legs, and feet stronger for the next race. And then he said, some of the other ones that I just kind of come up with was, sometimes, you're going for something in life and you just fall short. Instead of looking at that as, man, I wasted all this time and energy, and I didn't achieve it. I didn't get here. Just look at it as, hey, look at everything I learned to get to where I am now, and how can I apply that to come back and attack this again and work on this again. It's just kind of like the old quote that you always hear about the light bulb. When they asked Thomas Edison about the light bulb, and they say, man, you tried 10,000 different times and you failed 10,000 times before you made the light bulb. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, I just found 10,000 ways not to make the light bulb. But he kept persisting. He kept going, and he did it. He finally did it. And those are the major achievements in life. When you don't quit, when you don't give up, when you find ways around the obstacles and you still achieve the goal anyway in the end, those are major life triumphs. Those are what life is all about. That's what we need to live for, are those moments. And that's what I took from this quote. I'd love to hear what you took from this quote, so please take some time, read this quote, think about it, ponder it, and leave your thoughts and comments below this video so that you and I can have a conversation about it, all right? So until tomorrow, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and let's, as always, you and I strive harder each and every day to live our lives more like the great Stoics that we're learning about this year.